everyone, it's Danny the Dinosaur Drawer. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Dakosaurus from Jurassic World the game. And yeah, today is day 21 of our dinosaur drawing marathon. And here's our reference image. So yeah, we're not drawing at level 40, unfortunately. But yeah, got your paper, pencil, and eraser, and we'll get started. So let's put in a little outline for our lizard-like friend. So Dakosaurus really has like a salamander-like body. So it's like really slender. It looks quite slimy too. So just make that line. That's going to be like the basic outline. The body is going to be right about here. The head is going to be pointing down. And the mouth is going to be open. So we'll have the mouth open right there. The body is not much thicker than the neck. It's got a tail here. And by the way, guys, my voice is getting progressively worse since my cold has been getting worse as well. So I apologize if I sound different today. And yeah, Dakosaurus does have like a little sail on its back. Then it's got one limb here with some flippers. Then it's got its front limb. We're going to see a little bit of the other front limb. The eyes will be right about there. It's going to be pointing that way. Yeah, here's our sloppy outline. It'll work though. The proportions look right to me. So let's move on to the next stage. So we're going to be working from left to right. So we're going to start off with the tail. So it's got a forked tail, and we're looking from a weird angle because we really only see mostly the top of the tail here. The tail gets wide. The tail's not too long, but yeah, longer than most mosasaur type creatures. And Dakosaurus does have a cool skin pattern, which we will put in later. It's got like a bunch of dots on it. That is pretty cool because I'm so sick of drawing stripes. Just draw a bunch of these little short lines near the top edge here. And then I want to add some curved lines here just to give our Dakosaurus tail a little bit more of a 3D look, you know. It's going to have a midline as well. It's going to have some wrinkles around here next to the back flipper. It's almost more like a back leg though. It's not really a flipper, but yeah, it's like a hybrid between the two. Because it is pretty short and it looks like a flipper, but you can really see each of the fingers here. And they're barely webbed at all. Just got 4 main fingers, which we will put in, like so. They don't really have any claws on the end, they're just like, yeah, pointy fingers. Then of course we'll web those fingers, which sort of turns them into functional flippers. Then I'll add scales on top of these fingers, like so. Yes, I think for almost everyone who plays Jurassic World the game, Dakosaurus was their first aquatic creature, which makes it kind of special, you know. So continue these scales. Then over here we're gonna have some wrinkles for, I guess, this would be like the ankle, I guess. I don't know. Looks more like wrist. Add a little bit more. I guess you could call this shading. And then yeah, we're gonna move on to the torso. It's got a slender body. It's gonna have a slight hump in the back there. I'm going to erase our careless outline. That was like probably one of my messiest outlines I've done so far. And then we're gonna put in the sail. So the sail curves up like a mountain peak here, then slowly the mountain range falls down until we get to the back of the head actually. So yeah, that is the basics of the sail there. And the sail is going to have a lot of these like squiggly lines going up and down. So up and down, up and down. And then we're going to have a little bit of like a black line at the back of the sail here. Just a darker color. Also the tip of the tail back here is pretty dark, now that I'm noticing it. But yeah, continue these vertical lines. I guess you could call them stripes. They're not really stripes though. It's more like a skin texture. It's very fibery. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more color to like the bottom quarter. Like so. I'll erase a little bit here just to make it look like the light is glinting off of it, like so. Just adding a little bit of an artistic touch there. Putting a little bit of stomach there. Continue this vein. Which, by the way, started back here. And then we can put in the bottom of the belly. Shade that in a little bit. Like so. Might add a little bit more lines to the stomach here. Again, today I'm recording a little bit late in the day, so that is possibly why I'm rushing a little bit. So it'd be nice if I could just record the video and then it would automatically go onto YouTube. But yeah, you have to edit and stuff like that, which actually takes probably the most time of all. It's the editing process. And then all the uploading, especially when the internet's not really working that well. Uploading is such a pain. And a lot of times my uploads fail for some reason. They say re-upload, so I have to re-upload like 3 times before it finally works. So yeah, it does take a lot of work to be a YouTuber. Because almost nobody really has perfect internet, you know. Okay, so now we're going to put in the front limb. And then also, actually it looks like there's maybe 5 fingers up here. That's interesting. They start off really small, making it bigger. We'll also web these. Maybe I'll make them a little bit longer now that I'm thinking about it. It's finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3, number 4, finger number 5. So we'll web those together. Again, add the scales on top of each finger. So now we're going to head on to the neck. This vein continues all the way to the back of the head where it stops. And the head I'm actually going to move a little bit back, so the head starts right about here. Just going to right away erase all that mess we put in. And then we're sort of seeing the head from like a top view, which is kind of fun because I almost never draw head from that angle. Let's just put a little bit more wrinkles in the neck because the head is turned. The snout's going to be right about here. It's got a snout that resembles a predatory dinosaur. It's got a brow ridge. It's got the same cavities we see when we draw like our Allosaurus and stuff. So I'll shade that in. We're sort of going to see the eye from from above. So this might be a little bit different. Draw the pupil looking forward. Again, add wrinkles around the eye. So yeah, it's a lot of fun drawing something from a different angle. It really improves your art skills as well. Because it's challenging, you know? When you're constantly drawing dinosaurs from the side, it's not too hard. But as soon as you start moving the poses around, that's when it really becomes difficult. So hopefully we'll do some more of that in the future. And it's great to draw like scenes from Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, because a lot of times the dinosaurs are not in like a complete side-on angle. So that's a great way to get good at drawing dinosaurs, is just by pausing the Jurassic World movies and drawing the dinosaurs. So you can't really see the other eye because it's sort of blocked, but we will see the other brow ridge, so put that in. Then of course we have to add in the teeth, and these teeth you want to make a little bit bigger than you think, because it's going to be completely shaded under them, and that's going to make them look smaller. So Dakosaurus has teeth that sort of stick out the sides of its mouth, so I think that's probably to help it catch fish and stuff. Of course the bottom jaw will look like it's a little bit longer. That's mainly because of perspective. It's going to look really thin on the edges too, but that's also because of the angle we're drawing. So now I can fill in the bottom jaw with a bunch of teeth. Like so, and let's shade in carefully in between these teeth. Like, it's not going to be completely black all the way to the edge, but yeah, this back part is going to be pretty dark. It's very important to make sure your teeth are big enough, because as soon as you like put black around the teeth, they diminish in size significantly. So right now I'm going to lighten up a bit on my pencil, because we're getting further to the tip of the mouth. And that looks pretty good. And we will put in the tongue, so just put a little line there for the tongue. Let me see what else. Just add a little bit of thickness to the neck there. And now guys, we can add in some of those dots I was telling you about. Just got like a cool pattern of speckles across its body. And that'll just add another layer of detail to our drawings, so don't leave that out. And make it look as random as possible. You don't want to make them look like they're in any type of like pattern. I think that looks pretty good. The one last thing we're going to do is add some bubbles. I want to add some bubbles coming especially from like the nostrils here. And of course don't make all the bubbles the same size. Be creative and make them look different sizes. So that'll show that it's underwater, and yeah, it gives it a cooler look. So I'm going to sign my drawing as always. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment below what you think I should draw next. And I will catch you guys later.